Welcome back to the Farm Cook Kitchen. Today we're making spinach, creamy spinach. It's gonna be awesome. Welcome back to the Farm Cook channel. This is the place where you get to eat well, have fun, and hopefully learn lots, especially about low carb and keto cooking. So now let's get ready and make some dinner. So the meal for today will involve creamed spinach, which before you go too bonkers, don't think about it. Just try it. Even if you don't like spinach, if you like the flavor of cream, if you like the flavor of Parmesan infused cream, you need to give this a try. All you need is a little bit of spinach. You probably have this at home. Some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. It's about a cup full. One small onion, diced small. Just a fine dice. That's it. Okay, a little bit of butter, heavy cream, some seasoning. That's it. You can make something spectacular that would be worthy of whatever grand meal that you would want to make. And because it's primarily spinach, which doesn't have any carbs, cream, Parmesan, which don't have any carbs, it is a very great way of getting a bunch of fat and flavor into your diet without getting a whole bunch of carbohydrates in. You're probably saying, I got no problem getting fat into my diet. Yes, I agree. If you go down and get a cheesesteak, you can get a whole bunch of fat in your diet, but you have all the carbs that go along with it from the roll. This is a way of getting a whole bunch of fat into your diet, the good kind of fat that will be helpful if you're trying to maintain a keto-based lifestyle. All right, so let's get started. We're going to get the pan going. And while that's heating up, we're going to drop in some butter to saute the onions in and really to saute the spinach in as well. And this is probably a tablespoon and a half or 2 tablespoons full of butter. It's going to provide a very nice flavor as well as, again, adding fat. And once that's ready, we're going to add the onions and start sauteing. All right, so the pan is getting up to temperature. We're going to drop these guys in. Get those onions started to cook down and release their goodness. Get incorporated into the in with the butter. This is a 14-inch pan. We want that big surface area because eventually we're going to be reducing some heavy cream in the pan along with the spinach and the onions. And so we want that surface area to facilitate the evaporation of the liquid from the cream. So we're going to just let these guys go for a little bit. And in another minute or two, we're going to add in the spinach. All right, now it's time to add the spinach. And this is just 2 bags of frozen spinach. This is stuff that's dirt cheap at either your local supermarket or if you shop at a Walmart. Great stuff to just have around and keep in your freezer because you never know when you might have a chance to make something yummy for dinner. Now, these 2 bags are each a pound, which is a lot of spinach. This started off as quite a large volume of spinach. But once it cooks down, once it's chopped up, it breaks down pretty quickly. So all we're going to do is just saute the spinach in with the onions until everything comes together. This is only going to take another, 10 minutes, 5 minutes probably to cook this. And then we'll start the process of adding the cream, reducing it, making it into something super delicious. All right, we're back. Just sauteing the spinach and the onions, coming together nicely. I did have to add a little bit more butter, so probably another 2 tablespoons of butter. That's okay. We don't mind butter. And now, 4 cups of heavy whipping cream. And all we're going to do is incorporate the spinach into the cream and then keep the heat on high to try and reduce the liquid to make it into more of a sauce, something that is got this incredible mouthfeel in addition to being yummy. So this is going to need to cook for another, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so to get off some of that excess moisture. And then we'll finish up with some Parmesan and some butter to sort of tighten everything up. We're almost there. All right, this has been bubbling and reducing for about 5 minutes. You can already see there's a little bit of a drop in the total volume in the pan. Last thing I'm going to add before the Parmesan, just a little bit of nutmeg. There's something magical about nutmeg with cream spinach. Just, again, this is 2 pounds of spinach, and that's, I don't even know what the amount is, 1/8 of a teaspoon, a 32nd, I don't know. It's not much, but just that little bit will infuse with the rest of the spinach and make it wonderful. You may not even notice that it's nutmeg. It's that subtle, but it'll bring out the flavor of the spinach. Just goes really, really nicely. And I think now we're reduced enough so that I want to add, it's about a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Now, on this channel, I've previously used the stuff that you get in the green can. That's not so yummy. It serves a purpose. It has some flavor. It has some salt. It's okay, but it's not like real Parmigiano Reggiano. This is, well, it may not be Parmigiano Reggiano. It's whatever Costco can come up with. I am still pretty frugal, but this is very, very nice cheese, and it adds this wonderful flavor, certain amount of umami characteristic, and that's probably from the MSG that naturally occurs in aged Parmesan. This is coming together so nicely. The last little bit that we want to do, add a little bit of fresh cream, or not cream, sorry, chilled butter. And this will help sort of thicken the sauce so that it is more of a sauce. It's off the fire now, so it's just the latent heat that's melting the butter and incorporating the butter fat into the sauce mixture, hopefully emulsifying things. And I'm just trying to get everything mixed in, have it all come together before we do a little tasting. So I haven't added any seasonings, any salt, other than what was in the butter, which is not very much. So we'll have to wait and see. I imagine we'll have to add some more salt, but I want to test it first before making a determination. So the butter is almost totally incorporated. There's no more bits of that around. Let's give this a try. All right, let's give it a shot. Does need some seasoning, but it's very, very close. Let's get that mixed in, see how it tastes. So the Parmesan is very salty, so I didn't want to overcommit to seasonings right away. I'll give another taste, see how this works. That is it. That is good stuff. Cream spinach with Parmesan, really yummy.